So I can do it again. They gotta ask, you know I want some shit. So I can do it again. They gotta ask, you know I want some. She's the baddest that I ever seen. Straight out of magazine. And she know, she know, she know. She's the party, she bring life to me. Something I can't believe. And she know, she know. And I like the way you feel when you're next to me. I like your hands, how they keep touching me. I like your body on top of me, baby. I like how you fulfill my every fantasy.
Baby called me on both phones, said she was jonesing in the bones. Need me to come on through and make that body brand new. I told her I'll pull up. Welcome to the show, man. You already know what it is. It's the Mr. Baby, King 1033 South Sea. That's me. You dig? This is Famo Nation Live, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody that take time out and they efforts out to check out the show. Hey, remember, subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell so you can know when we go on. We got a fire one for you, man. Muskogee, stand up. Muskogee's on the show tonight, man. Samurai, Mo, Lexi, y'all seen the promo. We finally got her on, and we're going to be previewing some of her songs, man. We're going to review them and play them for y'all too. Fire, man, fire. And I can't wait to give my honest feedback, man, because it's incredible too. So how you doing? Appreciate you. Thank you for taking your time out. I'm glad we got you on the show. I'm glad we got you here. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me. Appreciate y'all, all the love and support. Appreciate all the shout outs and everything. I'm just happy to be here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let's get into it. We know you from Muskogee, Oklahoma, man. We putting it in. Tell them a little bit about yourself and like what made you want to start doing music.
A little bit about me. I'm 24, on the cusp of 25. I have a 2-year-old daughter. Just kind of living my life, growing up around music, poetry. My mom, she's a known poet around here, Poetic JB. Shout out to her and her
Salute. Shouts
her
out.
Right Poetry Publishing
Yeah.
Company. Shout out to my girl
Major
Loyalty,
salute.
because she really, Miss Loyalty brought the confidence out into me when it came to the rapping. And then, of course, it's always been singing. I started that, second grade. I started performing for talent shows and things like that. But I really started at 4 years old, reciting my first verbal poem to my mother. And from that day, it just kept growing from what I could write, just writing poetry and putting all my stuff in the books. Then I started getting into scat music and started liking that, instruments and things like that, trying to make my voice sound like instruments. I just
Right,
always
right.
loved music.
Okay, and you know from the songs that I've heard too, from what you said, you can tell that too. You can tell that diversity in your music, and that's one thing that I picked up on listening to them. Because when I check music out, man, I listen to them over and over. I don't just listen to them one time. I try to listen
Yeah.
to them over and over, so that way I can listen for everything and be able to give an honest feedback and an honest opinion. Because a lot of people don't, but I try to be honest with it. And diversity is a big thing that I heard within your style of music and with your lyrics. And,
For sure.
and with a lot of your lyrics, man, they do relate to real life situations. Gotta say that they do relate
Yeah.
to real life situations, but you got a unique style, you got a unique vision when it comes to writing as well. And by you saying that, especially with the poetry side, you can understand that. Now, when you do make your music, when you are writing, what type of element do you need to be in that you feel like suits you best for you to be able to write and create your work?
Usually I like to be somewhere outside, or if I can't be outside, somewhere where there's not a lot of noise. I really I don't even know how to answer that question, because the more I think about it, I'm like, honestly, I've written in a lot of different situations and scenarios. There's really not a place I can't write.
Okay,
I can write in the middle of a crowd type. Like, I can just, once I'm in a zone,
that's
I'm
what's
really in
up.
a zone. It's really about a feeling. It's like once I feel like, okay, I need to get some emotions out, or I need to get this out of my head, or get this out off my chest. then I just, okay, whip out something right, or I'll put it in the back of my mind for later and go back and do it.
Right, right. I can dig that. I can dig that. And I know you've been performing as well this year.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
see you performing. Can you tell us a little bit about that, about your performance, and how did you like it, and how did you feel?
Yeah, really the stage is my freedom. The stage is my paradise. So when I'm on stage, I don't see nobody else. So performing really came natural to me. It's in the studio where I get a little shaky sometimes. But on the
Okay.
stage, I like to, I like to portray who is Lexi, who's Samurai Lexi. This is me. This is the uncut version of Monica, what they don't see, the smiles every
Right.
day. This is the raw, the uncut in a song version. Like, this is how I could present it to you. So started performing. I had to bring my girl out, because shout out to Miss Loyalty once again.
Yes.
um
Big
she
shots out.
really she really brought the confidence out of me to even start doing that. Really, I heard about,
Right.
some shows, people doing shows at the Palace. Shout out to Miss Tracy McGee,
Much
in the Palace.
respect. Yep.
Okay, 918.
Yes.
For all of that, because she actually reached out to me and asked, "Hey, I want y'all to come out and perform based off of some songs that I sent her in the inbox." And it was just something
Yeah.
we just started writing together and went to the studio, recorded it, and was like, "Yeah, that was a banger." Dropped it, and she asked us to perform, and it was really an honor that we got asked to perform. We just kept going with everybody that asked us, "Hey, we want y'all to come out," and we just keep getting that. So we love the exposure, we love the support. We're gonna continue to support and it continue to progress with each performance for sure.
Straight up, and you can tell that. And I've been following, you know what I mean. I kind of follow from the background sometimes, but I love the research and study because I love seeing the growth and I love seeing the hunger. Sometimes when we get in this game, even though we ain't at the top where we like famous and millions, sometimes we get comfortable and that hunger goes away, man. That fight goes away, that determination, that drive, and that go get it mentality kind of
Mhm.
fades away. So when I came across y'all, and especially when you sent me the music and just the whole energy, how y'all, both of y'all, and especially you as well, have handled the situation with the contact and doing the shares, and that's a big thing. I got to point out because a lot of artists don't do that. You know what I mean? A
Yeah,
lot of artists don't do that, and they don't understand that's a crucial part as well, and it's a very good look. You know what I mean? It's a
yeah,
very good look. So I didn't even have to tell you guys anything. You know, I didn't have to tell you none of that. That's just something that y'all did, and that right there can tell the spirit, the character. You know what I mean? The
yes,
character, the way from the music, the character, and just that mutual respect. That's big. And from what
yeah,
I've learned, and from what I've been told, and people that have passed knowledge down to me, respect, especially in this business, respect goes a long way. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Respect goes a long
Mhm.
way. So I got to salute y'all for that and salute you for that as well because you contacted me, reached out. I know a lot of people be kind of scared of the big bad mister, but I ain't mean to nothing like that. But you
Yeah,
reached out, you handled your business, you was direct, you knew exactly what you wanted and what you wanted to do. And that right there is already
yes, sir.
showing a good head and a good mind space to be all finished. Now with your music, with the dark side. That
Yes,
dark
sir.
side right there, that to me is a song that I can see, you know, I can see you making music in different genres. You know what I mean? I can
Yeah,
see you touching in the to the techno vibes. I can see you touching into the rave. I can see you touching the R&B, the hip hop, and the rap, and these type of things. So and it's good to know that because you moving forward and where you at, you know, coming into the game like that, hitting it, you can also look into them and research and see, and they might work for you. But with the dark side, tell us about the dark side.
Um, so Dark Side really stemmed from a lot of emotions that I had kind of just built up, not even from childhood, because I kind of just let my inner child go earlier this year. But I really had to sit down and realize where it stemmed from, and it stemmed from just this year's traumas and how far I've actually come. I really had to bring out those emotions that I hadn't expressed and didn't get the time to process. So I just put them in this song, and I decided to do a pop song this time because when I heard the beat, automatically I thought Psycho. Automatically I thought, okay, this makes me feel like, okay, the roller coaster that I've been on, it feels like insanity. It feels like, merry-go-round. That's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. That's a
Right.
merry-go-round. You're doing circles. So that's what I felt like this year. So I was like, I need to put all that in a song. So I did. I put all that in a pop song, and it's marketable, it's relatable, it's
Yeah.
it's catchy. People are starting to get hold of it. It's trending. I'm loving it. I'm loving the support. Like, I really want
Right.
people to get the message that you are not by yourself when you feel like this. Plenty of people feel like this, but don't express that stuff. Like, people just want to make you feel like, oh, you got mental health issues. You know, you going through a lot in life. Everybody goes through a lot in life. Everybody got some kind
True.
of anxiety or some kind of low points where it causes depression and things like that. Everybody go through some different stuff like that, and it's okay
You
to
right.
express that when you feel it. So I decided, hey, I'm about to put that in a song because why not?
Yeah.
Everybody can relate to it.
Right. And two, a lot of people say with music, man, like they be like, man, you can't be making music for other people. You got to make music that you like. And that's true as well. But also, if you look at
Yeah,
the game, if you look at the business, you also got to make music that's
make it
relatable. You
marketable.
also got to
Yeah.
touch on things that somebody else can be like, man, I went through a situation like that, or might know somebody who went through that. And that's how you get that connection because them is real life
Yeah,
situations. You know what I mean? And where the game is now, it is what it is. But that real life, the real lyrics, the real
yeah,
stories in the music, that's what grabs people attention. And that's what makes people gravitate to that music because, like you said, relatable. You also spoke
hmm
on marketable. See, that's another thing. And I'm glad you spoke on that as well because a lot of songs are not marketable in a lot of different areas and they're not
right,
marketable for a lot of different opportunities. So with
right,
you saying that, you hit it on the head with that. That being able to have it and it be marketable gives it
right.
more opportunity to do more things, to land in
Yeah,
different
to reach
places.
other people. Yeah,
Yeah,
reach more
because
people.
you also got DJs out there and
Right.
DJs remix songs, and plugging with DJs. We said it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's very crucial, man. Big shouts out to all the DJs out there, man. Big shouts
yeah.
out to
Big
y'all.
shout out.
Working with them, it might even be in a different genre, but they can hear something that a match might match with your vocals or match the song and bring a total different light to it. And I can see that,
Exactly.
especially with that dark side. I can see that going on with that.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for
Oh
sure.
yeah, oh yeah, and you can tell you got your head on because it relates into the music. It relates
Yeah, it
into the
does.
music, and that's the thing because some of the greatest musicians, some of the greatest artists, if you look and do the real research, their lives wasn't nut. Their lives was man, they went through a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
all kind of battles that they had to overcome,
One
and
peaches
through the
and cream.
music, yeah, and through the music,
Yeah.
the stuff they put out what made them greats, what made them legends is because, like you said, they made the product was relatable to people out there.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
so you touched on a lot too, man. You touched on a lot. Now recording. Where did you record the song with the dark side? And tell me about your experience while you was laying them vocals down.
I record all my songs with Manny Smith here in Muskogee. Big shout
Shoot,
out to
salute.
Manny Smith, just Manny 918. You can find him on all platforms as well. Um,
I'll go check him
he's
out.
been recording all of my stuff since he started as a producer back in 2019. You know, when I just started off doing my own vocals with other people, he started me
Okay.
off back then. So when we started this dark side, and I brought this pop instrumental to him, it was definitely something different because we're used to working on R&B and rap. We don't usually work on pop music, so this one was kind of a little different. It was okay,
Right.
show me something. So it definitely brought a different vibe, a different um a more exciting vibe to the studio session. Our studio sessions are usually always exciting, but this one was just
Okay.
extraordinarily exciting because it was just so different and so out there and so raw. Like, literally, I really didn't see it coming from myself. Honestly,
Right.
like I said, this is my first pop song. I never did a pop song before, so I was really excited to do it. It just came to me on the fly. Hurried up, got in there in the studio. I didn't even really rehearse beforehand. Just went
Right.
over the song in the studio and then recorded, and he did his magic and made it work like he's supposed
Yeah.
to do.
He did
And
his thing.
shoot,
Big shots
put his
out. Yeah.
input like he was supposed to do. Try like this. We did, man. We be working in the studio,
That's
working,
what's
and
up.
when we put in that work, we make art like this. That's an amazing. That's one. Dark Side, Loyalty, Underestimated, I'm extremely proud of, especially of my own, that Manny has recorded, because those have come so far from that Underestimated to the Dark Side. It's just so much growth between the both of us. And I'm so proud. I'm just so proud. It's just an honor, honestly.
Man, hey, I can respect it, and that's good. That's good that you feel that way while you're recording in the whole process. Because
Yeah.
if you're not happy about what you're doing and you don't feel that way about doing this, then you shouldn't be doing this. You dig? So
Right.
even if it's recording a song or going to the studio, jumping on the interview, these type of things, it should make you, if you really love this or have
Yeah.
that passion inside of you, I should say, then it's gonna draw. You're gonna gravitate to it,
And
and
then
the good
your
things gonna
producer,
gravitate to you.
exactly, your producer also making it comfortable as well. He also made it a comfortable space for me
Yes,
to actually go in there and express my vocals and mess up and do over and all
it's
of that. Like,
amazing.
I literally just had that space to do what I needed to do as an artist, and he was right there to do what he needed to do at the end of the day. So it was really just making some magic in there every
That's
time.
what's up, man. That's key. That's key as well. Big shouts out to him, man. Y'all make sure y'all go
Right.
check him out. Yeah, and that dark side, like I said, with the pop, that I
Yes,
can
sir.
easily see that, going right in on the pop, man, on pop charts in the pop genre,
Starts
because that's the
just
whole vibe
trending.
it give to you, and you hit it 100%. You know what I mean with that. So I
Thank
gotta
you.
say that too. Yeah, big shouts out. We gonna get into it, but I wanted you to
Mhm.
kind of, give your insights, because you
Thank you.
know when we hear the reasons and the emotions and the things that went into making this art, and then we listen to it, we have a better understanding for the art. Because now we like, okay, of course it's gonna take our minds to wherever it's gonna take to, but from the creator that created it, to hear your thoughts and what you put into it and the reasons why, then once you hear the work, man, you have a better understanding for that, man. So I got my inbox, man. Big shouts out, man, to everybody too that's tuned in again.
Mhm.
Salute, salute, salute. This is what we gonna do. We gonna get off into it. We gonna play this dark side right now and give them a little taste and see what everybody think out there. I've been playing it a lot since I heard it, man. So we gonna get into it
Hey,
right now on the show, man. Let's go.
get it.
Yeah, it's fire. That dark side, man. And we're gonna make sure we drop the links too on social media for y'all, so y'all can make sure y'all go plug out, because it's already up, man. People already been clicking on it, hitting
Mhm.
on it. I need to
It's out
check
on
it
all
out.
platforms now. Out on all platforms.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man, there y'all go. We had to give y'all a preview on that one, man. Say that right there, that dark side, fire, man, fire. Whoo! Now you say that right there is out on all streaming platforms, right? I'm gonna bring you back up
Yes.
on the screen too. We just had to give them a little taste because we want them to go check that out, man, so they can make sure to add it to their playlist as well. You say that's out right now on all streaming services. So tell them again,
Yes. Out on
what they
all
need to look
platforms.
up, what they need to look up so
Uh,
they can find it.
You can look for Samaramo Lexi, Dark Side of Sammy. Dark Side of Sammy. Samaramo
Straight
Lexi on
like
all
that.
platforms. Straight like
Straight
that.
like that, man. That
Straight
right
like
there,
that.
Fire, man. I told y'all ever since I heard
Mhm.
it, I've been listening to it over and over again because exactly what you said you was going for with that track, with that song, you nailed it. You nailed it on that
Mhm.
from the vocals, you know what
Appreciate
I mean?
you. Thank
From the
you.
lyrics, the song concept, the delivery. Also, man, and I said I was gonna give my opinion, and I want everybody to hear this. I believe you have one of the most talented voices that we have in our city. I feel like in time you're gonna be tremendously
Appreciate you.
dominant. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the diversity.
Appreciate you.
We always look into the rap, into the hip hop, and that's cool.
Appreciate
Ain't
you.
nothing wrong with that at all. But it is other genres out there, and sometimes it's hard when we do so much
So
rap and so much hip hop. It's hard
thank
for us to
you.
kind of be versatile enough to cross over into a different genre or something like that. So for you coming into the game, for where you at and being able to connect in with that pop side, that opened up a lot of doors. You know what I mean? That opened up a
Thank you.
lot of
Thank you.
doors for
Appreciate that.
artists, man. Yeah, because there's so many people that you can
Mhm.
connect with that might not be in the hip hop side or the rap side, that might not be in that side, but are still people that you need, that you could connect in with and can help you along on your journey. And sometimes we
Right.
cut ourselves off and we don't got that versatility. But that's what I heard. That's when I first heard it. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I got from it. Hearing you speak on it, you nailed
Yeah.
it from, like I
Appreciate it.
said, from pointing big shots out to Manny as well. The production fire
Mhm.
on that. Definitely
Yes,
push that,
sir.
man. Y'all DJs, man, y'all need to, hey, holler at her. Y'all might can get it. Put it off in your playlist because I'm gonna definitely drop the new
Okay.
playlist and it will be off in the playlist. So y'all stay tuned for that too as well. Now, with that, and you said you've been getting good feedback from your people and good feedback from people that didn't listen to it about that song.
Yes, very good
Okay,
feedback. Everybody's been talking about it's really catchy. I had
for
some
sure.
people from Sonic down here on York Street. I guess I'll shout them out too. Sonic on York
Man,
Street.
salute.
They've been bumping
Yeah,
in, playing it and stuff. Every time they see me, dark side, dark, they're just singing it. My brothers be singing it. I be hearing little kids singing it.
that's what's
Down here on
up.
the east side, it's
Yeah,
just a little bit
it's
all over.
catchy.
Yeah, it's very catchy. I've been hearing that a lot, and I love that. I mean, that's kind
Yeah,
of what I was shooting for when I went to that dark side. Dark side, I was like, that's real catchy. But yeah, they're
yeah.
gonna love that
There
because
it
that's how I
is. There it
feel. Like
is.
that's how I felt. It's just that dark side.
Right, right. And a lot of people, man, even the ones that don't want to admit it, they feel like that too sometimes. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
all have that feelings, man.
just
We all
even
be
just a
feeling like
little
that.
bit. It's just a
Yeah,
little bit of feeling. Just
yeah.
dark side. Just get it
Right,
out. Just
right.
use the song. You ain't gotta put
Right,
it in
right.
something negative. Put it into a song. Put it into something
Put it into the
positive.
music.
Yeah,
Exactly, exactly. But connection, man, that connection
yeah,
and that versatility, but the song concept, you know what I mean? That right there too is key. That song concept, you wrote the song concept from beginning to end. You didn't stray away from the concept.
yes.
All the parts of the song align with the concept, and that's why I was anxious to come on and give my views on it too, because I listen to a lot of music, man. Big shouts out to all the artists out there, everybody that's putting it
Shout
down and
out.
really grinding and really gritting. And when I came across that, I was like, man, now that's different. That's a different sound, different vibe. You know what I mean? And Miss Loyalty, big shouts out to Miss
Mhm.
Loyalty as well.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
hear it's like you heard something different. You can listen to 60 songs, 70 songs in an amount of time frame, and then when you come across something, you be like, damn, that's a whole different vibe. And that's
Exactly.
good because you don't want to sound like everybody else. You know what I mean? You do
Yeah.
got to stay up with the times. You do got to do that. But
Yeah.
yourself, you spoke on that. You putting your vibe, your energy into that
Yeah.
when you writing, and that's what it comes out. So don't stop that. Now with the writing, because we can obviously tell you a fool with that pen, right? So with the loyalty song, can you tell us just a little bit about that one too?
um, Loyalty was written based off of a previous breakup that ended it up in me in a bad situation, and so I had to really just put all of those kinds of I guess I would say because they weren't false emotions, but they were just in the moment, impulsive emotions into a
Yeah, I
song as
understand.
well because it. during that time I was going through a lot of impulsive emotions. So all the emotions that was going through that song is like, okay, I'm angry, but I'm upset, but this is what's going on. But it's like beating around the bush. It's just like a female's point of view of what's really happening right now.
Right.
Um, so I know my ladies, and I've already gotten a lot of feedback on that part of it. That it's relatable in that aspect because it is. It's for the ladies. Ladies, this is what we happening, and this is how we
Right. Right.
feel when it happened and after it happened, and then later on we might not feel that way, but this is how we feel in this impulsive emotional time of growth. Whatever we needed to get this emotion out for, this is what it was for. It was a tricky kind of song because it was kind of up and down. It was like a love song. I also heard that it was like a toxic love song. So it was like a
Oh,
breakup
okay.
song, but a toxic love song. So I don't know. You
Yeah.
let me know how you feel about it. Is basically how I take on it. How I take on it is this is the breakup song,
Right. Right.
basically. But I get the aspect of toxic love song because that
Yeah.
could the scenario that I was talking about in all the whole song. We go through that over and over, man. A lot
Right.
of the time with the same person. So it's like toxic
True.
relationship, more like instead of breakup song. So
Right, I
you
feel
know,
you on that. And if
yeah,
they saying that if some people gave that feedback about toxic love, I mean, it's a lot of toxic love out there. We see it and hear
yeah.
about it all the time. You see,
What
so
Big Glow
definitely,
say? Big Glow
again, that's
said
relatable.
a lot of hoes in
Yeah,
toxic situations. They don't keep it
yeah, for
private.
real,
Keep
man. You
it
know, and
private.
that's just being honest. You dig? So, that's key too, and that's why I was anxious to get you on because when you get this time for me, like for me to get this time to hear from people like you, that inspires us. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
motivates us. That ignites us. You know what I mean? Because y'all the next y'all coming. Y'all coming
yeah,
and y'all gonna be
yeah,
so dominant
yeah.
and so powerful, man. The people, if you're not supporting, if you're not, you should,
That
give
was
some time, listen to the song, click on the link, share it, anything like that, man, can help, you know what I mean, grow and grow and grow because they got talent. They got major heat, man. So definitely look into it, man. Muskogee, y'all stand up. I know a lot of y'all support already, man, but we need more people to support more of the talent, that is here, even myself included, but everybody. So definitely you are doing your thing. And again, like I said, I feel like you got one of the most talented voices in the city. And that's being honest as I can be in the diversity. I haven't heard a diverse voice, diverse talent like that in a long time, man. To be coming from your position, being able to do
that
different
first.
things like that with different genres. Yeah, most of the time is straight cut. They over here or they over here, and that's it. But hearing that diversity, that's a gold mine right there. So don't give that up. Keep writing, keep putting your pen down. If somebody be like, "Oh, nah, that's a weird song," stick with it. Stick with it. If they say it's
It's
weird,
gonna be
stick
real.
with it. Yeah, because it might just
It's
not
gonna
be
be
for
real,
them. Yeah, it might not be for them, but
and
it's a
that's
whole
fun.
world out there. It's a whole
Yeah.
world out there of a lot of people that just might feel it and gonna feel it too. All right, so with the loyalty, we got to give them a taste of that one as well because
Oh,
you
that's
spoke on it too, and I want them to get this in because you got
tell
a
me I'm
lot
a
of talent,
move.
man. Yeah, you got a lot of talent, man, and it gets you a brand, get you excited,
Tell me I'm
get
a
you
Yeah.
mood, I'm
excited.
a motherfucking
Hey,
mood. The realest
all right,
that
Let's
he
let's get
knew, cause my
into it,
loyalty
man.
is
Let's go.
true.
get
He told
into
me
it.
I'm a mood, I'm a motherfucking mood. The realest that he knew, cause my loyalty is true. We used to take vacations, hop in the whip and cruise. Trying to find a station, I pass and feed your food. I roll up down the three, not bringing company. It's you and only me, now I'm a fantasy. You really missing me, thought we were destiny. We wasn't meant to be, fuck the epitome. I'm really over you, you really played the fool. Thought I would follow you, not in the fucking mood. Now you would pass the test, I should've known the best. You were just like the rest, I say it with my chest. You give a fuck with vibes, that's why I'm throwing knives. So please don't die tonight, or that I'm samurai. Tell me I'm a mood, I'm a motherfucking mood. The realest that he knew, cause my loyalty is true. He told me I'm a mood, I'm a motherfucking mood. The realest that he knew, cause my loyalty is true. I give it to him straight, I'm doing what it takes. This is your greatest game, my Lexi won the race. Now you can check on me, no flesh is what I need. You're feeling spiritually, if you get into me. He's just a little boy, go ahead and play with with joy. You finally made a choice. You finally made a choice.
Yeah, we had to cut that one right there. That's too far. Now, is that one available too? Can you tell them where they can go hear that one at?
Um, that one will actually be available on November 29th. It'll be dropping officially on all platforms, but it is on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram right now, as well as TikTok. So on all platforms, November 29th and further on. So go
Now
eat
I
that
know
up.
y'all out there that's listening, y'all heard exactly what I heard too, man. In the diversity, y'all hear it, man. Y'all heard the vocals. I'm telling you, that's that breath of fresh air. That's that. And you can say, you know what? That girl gonna be dominant, and you will be. You know what I mean? Because of your not also because of your talent, but because of your mind frame when it comes to this. See, a lot of people got a cold talent. They very talented, but they mind frame when it comes to this industry is a little different. It's a little off, right? So you already have said some things that a lot of people don't say in interview sessions that don't normally give out, those type of outlooks and those type of angles. So that right there let me know about your mindset when it comes to this. And that's something too that as artists and us doing this, we got to pay attention to because it can make or break a opportunity. If your mindset, you can be the most talented person in the world, but your mindset when you get into these opportunities and how you handle them can be a reason that you don't get that opportunity or you do get that opportunity, right? And even
Right.
speaking on pop, you know what I mean? The pop
Yeah.
genre. A lot of people forget the pop genre. They forget country. They forget techno. They forget the
Yeah.
rave music genre, the house music, garage music. They forget these other
Yeah.
genres that's out there.
Yeah.
But diversity, man, makes you greater. I feel like the most diverse artists become some of the greatest, and that's because not only with they skills and they talent, but how they mind frame is when it comes to music, and they can
Right.
make
Right.
music that touches people that they've never seen. They can speak on situations that somebody halfway across the world is going through exactly what they saying in their music versus something that a lot of people, is fictionary. When you have that
Right.
ability, that's powerful. And now, have you performed with your poetry?
I have performed with my poetry with the Muskogee Soul Searchers. Shout out to them as well.
Salute.
Yep. We did a few shows when I was still with them a few years ago. I
Okay.
had stopped, doing poetry after that, but
Right,
um,
right.
Bird the
How'd you like
Overcomer,
that?
he has his Poet Wars going tonight. Shout out to them as well.
Yeah, big
I
shout out
host
to
that
Famo.
tonight. Yeah. Um, but I love doing poetry. It was great. The experience was amazing. It broke me out of my shell completely. I wasn't really ready to be front and center talking to people or doing anything like that yet. So when I
Right.
got on there, for first platform doing poetry, it was really I was real nervous. Like I didn't really want to say anything. I didn't know how anybody was going to take my poetry, but I just read some poetry that was what I was going through really in that moment, and it was a really deep piece that just silenced the whole room. And afterwards, everybody was just trying to give me hugs and crying, and it just made me feel so comfortable. I just kept doing it after that. So
That's
I
amazing.
started singing with my poetry as well. I had got a few ideas from Soul's Ink Pen as well as my mother and Bird the Overcomer about singing in my poetry, things like that. So I had a few influencers along the way that really contributed to where I am today, for sure.
I know that's right. I know
There are
that's
many
right.
others that went unmentioned as well. First and
Straight
foremost,
up.
God. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. Most
for
definitely, most
sure.
definitely.
So
And that's what
yeah,
I was going to ask you too is well. I know life is life, man, for all of us, right? What
yeah.
does music do for you?
Music really opens me up. It really helps me to express myself. It helps me to be more calm, more patient. It helps me to understand not just myself but others around me and things that are going on around me because I can just put it down on paper and come back to it, or put it down into a metaphor or something, and then try to decipher what exactly it meant, but just not just on the outside surface, but on a deeper meaning. Because I might write down something shallow, but later come back to it and be like, "Oh, this is really what that meant." Like it's really
Right.
just a freedom of expression. That's really what it gives you, just that freedom of expression for real.
Most definitely, most definitely. Now, influences, far as in artists, major artists, you know what I mean, or anything like that. Who are some of the influences in the music game that you have taken a liking to, or that you rock with?
Uh, I guess I got a few for each genre, I guess. So it's just like a bunch of different ones as far as, from pop to Billie Eilish and Ariana Grande to,
Salute, yeah,
Beyonce to down the line of Jay
big,
Z, down the country and Carrie Underwood, Blake Shelton, big
yes,
influences like that. I all down the line. Paramore. I listen to a little bit of
okay.
rock and stuff too, Pink, things like that. Like I like listening to a lot of different things,
Man, I
trying
used
to
to rock
mix it up
hard
and
with
do a lot of
Pink.
different stuff.
Yeah, I used to rock
Yeah,
hard to Pink. I used to work
I have
out
fun
listening to Pink,
too.
man. I don't care what nobody
Yeah,
say. Pink went
Pink go
hard.
hard. Yeah, Pink
Yeah.
go hard.
Right, and she changed the game
For
in her
sure.
lane. She changed the game
Yeah,
in her lane when she came through. So
I love
definitely,
some Pink.
definitely, and that's why I wanted to ask you that, because I kind of get that vibe. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
from your
I got some
music and
things
these
in
type of
store.
things. Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah,
I can see that. And big shots out. And I gotta say, I'm a big Beyonce fan too. Always
yeah,
have been. You
for
dig? Big
sure.
shots out to her. You know what
And
I
her
mean? But
prodigies, Chloe and Halle, for sure too. They're doing the big things right now too.
right, right,
Um,
okay,
Yeah, Little Mermaid movie and all of that. Yeah,
yes,
she got a lot of stuff going on for herself as well. I look up to her prodigies a lot because they're in my era. So
I
they're
understand.
more okay from Beyonce to okay. She brought them into the game when they were younger, and now they doing a thing, and they a
Right.
little bit younger than me. So yeah,
All right.
they in my era.
Okay. Now,
That's a great influencer.
what is some, when people go to follow you or go to check you out, and and want to keep up with you? What is something that you can tell them about you, like what to expect from you? What
Um,
kind of vibe or
let's
what kind of
expect.
energy?
I'm finna be funny, goofy. I'm finna be blunt, raw. Don't expect no sugar over here.
Straight
We
up.
we like Himalayan salt. We like Himalayan salt over here. So be careful. Come correct, don't come at all. But otherwise, we really, really chilling. We're real chilling. We chilling. We about our business. We cool vibes. We accept everybody. We don't judge nobody. Everybody come from everywhere. So
Right.
we really cooling. This big Sammy, Samurai Lexi, we're a like you said, versatile. I'm very diverse in a lot of different
Right.
areas of my life. So I love everybody. I'm a loving person, caring person, and I give my shirt off my back for real, like
That's the
150%.
stuff.
I'm
That's the
raw like
stuff.
that, and like I said, come correct, don't come at all. So just
Just
don't come at
like that.
all.
I
Like
can
that.
respect that.
Like
I can
that.
respect that. I can respect
Yeah.
that too. And
Yeah.
definitely,
Out of
again, I
exactly
appreciate
respect.
you. I appreciate you for taking your time out, coming on the
For
show,
sure.
and sticking with us so that we can make sure that we get you on. And just like I said, I'm gonna make sure that I do my part. We're gonna support
Yes,
you,
sir.
because you know what I mean. Everything that I said, I meant from my heart and being honest as I can be, and it excites me because just because everybody's in their own lane, but that
Yeah.
don't mean, man, that it is not somebody else out there that's in their lane and they dominating, or they got talent, or it might not got nothing to do with me. I'm just using me example. Might not got nothing to do with me, but still be able to recognize that talent, recognize that hard work and that determination. And a lot of people play a lot of games, right? But
Right.
you can tell a person who got it. You can tell a person who got it, man. And for everybody out there that's in any position, they know what I'm talking about as well. You could tell a person who got it, and you could tell people that sound good together, man. They can make something really special. So I appreciate you for taking your time out, coming on the show. I'm gonna definitely get you back on the show too as well. We got some upcoming things with the Mind Games, which is the scenario-based TV show that we're gonna be doing right here. Something real cool. So I'm definitely gonna get you a part of
Yeah.
that as well. We got a lot of opportunities too. So appreciate you. Appreciate you. Anything
All
you
right.
want to say to
Appreciate
the
you.
people before we get out of here?
Shoot, go check us out on all platforms. As in myself, Samurai Lexi, and Miss Loyalty for show. I gotta shout my girl out every time, you know.
Yeah, got to
Go
salute.
check us out. That Dark Side, run that up, run that up. It just dropped on all platforms. Go run that up and go run up against this friendship. I love y'all and thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all,
Straight
Famo
like
Nation.
that.
Go like and support their page, follow all of that.
Man, we appreciate you. Until next
Mm.
time, man, you already know what it is, man. If you came in late, we still appreciate you. You're going to be able to replay the show at any time, man. Hey, keep it jerking, man. We're going to see y'all on the other side, baby.